Yeah, you guys, this is pretty short, but I'm just going to be repenting like the story of Cain and Abel. So, let me tell you the story of Cain and Abel here. So, sometime after the Lord had thrown Adam and Eve out of paradise, Eve gave birth to a son. Cain was the very first baby to be born into the world, and Eve was delighted and amazed. To be honest, Cain was a boy. So to be honest, Cain was the first one born with Adam and Eve. But they're gonna die soon. But yeah, and Eve was delighted and amazed. With the help of the Lord, she said, with the help of the Lord, I have created a new life. She cried. She cried. Imagine her happiness, like when she had another baby, a brother for Cain, and she actually did. The brother's name was actually Abel, and Abel was Abel. Anyway, the two boys grew up together into strong young men. Cain chose to be a farmer and looked after the land, while Abel preferred the life of a shepherd and cared for his flock. The day after came when they had to choose the best of their efforts to God. Cain picked the fattest ears of grain and vegetables he had grown, while Abel took some, let's just say, he took the first of the lambs he had been growing the flocks. Both men were satisfied with the fruits of their labors, but first, Lord examined Abel's gift and was pleased with them. But to Cain's horror, he didn't accept the older brother's presents. Cain actually face fell. Cain's actually face fell and his heart filled with rage. Like he was like, "Arr!" Anyway, what made Abel's offerings any better than his own? Well, it's actually what has made you so angry, Abel, Lord said to him. Why do you look so gloomy? You know that if you do good, I will be pleased. If you don't, sin is waiting for you. You must always be ready to fight off evil, or it will leap at you and, eat you up. Anyway, Cain should have crushed his hurt pride and made up my God, where do you go? And he made up a 1 second. I am back. Anyway, so let's see here. Cain should have crushed his pride and made up his mind to be a better person. Instead, he found it easier to wallow in self-pity, blaming God for being unfair. To wallow in self-pity, because Cain hadn't listened to God's words. He didn't notice that the warnings was coming true. Gradually, wait. Before I continue, I just want to tell you about farmers and wanderers. Okay, so let me just tell you about their hobbies. Okay, so Cain was actually a father, one who works. As you can see, Cain is like a father, the one who works as like. Cain is not a father, like Cain is a farmer, and Cain is a farmer, and he, one who works the land to grow crops to punish him for killing Abel, and pretty much, he killed Abel. Spoiler alert. Also, yeah, he did kill Abel, and he literally killed his own brother. Yeah, that's what I mean. Anyway, Now let's go to Abel's side. Now let's continue anyway. Gradually he grew more and more jealous of his younger brother until wickedness swallowed him, and he began to dream up brother to go out in the field with him. Cain found himself alone with Abel, and seizing the opportunity, he attacked his brother by surprise and killed him. Yeah, Cain. If at the starting of the story, it looks like Cain is a bad guy, and he just sinned against God by killing his own brother. That is what I call sinning, and I don't think you guys shouldn't kill your brother with rage, man. That's why, yeah. Anyway, Cain was sure that no one had seen in what he had done, but he was wrong. God sees everything, every single thing that happens, everywhere. God called him and asked, Cain, where's your brother Abel? Cain's reply was sullen and sarcastic. I don't know. He lied brazenly. I'm not my brother's keeper. Then the Lord accused him of his crime. Cain, what have you done? God was furious. I can hear your brother's blood crying out to me from the soil where you spilled it. The very earth itself is condemning you for this terrible deed, and it will no longer grow things for you. Instead of farming your land, you must go away out of my sight and spend the rest of your life wandering from place to place. Yes, God did a good thing punishing Cain for that. And Cain was devastated. Lord, this is more than I can bear. He wept. You, my God, are cursing and no longer want anything to do with me. I am being sent away from the land. I know, and and cast out among strangers. I might as well die. If anyone kills you, command the Lord, they shall face an even more terrible punishment. He put a mark on Cain's forehead so that anyone he came across would recognize him and know to leave him alone. Then Cain was banished eastward to a far, far away place called Nod, which lay at the very edge of the world. And when they were in the field, Cain rose up against his brother. He wouldn't kill him, you know that. But yeah, as you also know, Cain went to a very far place called Nod, which lay at the very edge of the world. Cain got his punishment, and that's the story of Cain and Abel. A boom!